She was born on February 2nd, 2010. It was an extreme emotional up and down roller coaster type of thing. It was nice to be able to know we had a child come into the world and what was fixing to happen. When she was around 6 months or so, we were seeing a lot of her not crawling, and we thought that's the time where you'd start crawling and getting to move around and things like that. And we noticed that she wasn't crawling, and then when she would scoot on her belly, and more of if she needed to get somewhere down the hallway, she would roll and just roll over, and then she'd scoot and then keep rolling wherever she needed to go. So we started to look at her a little bit more closely, and when she did start to try and crawl, her right side was more the focus, that she wasn't utilizing it. And so that's when we thought we need to take her and get her checked out. She was diagnosed with hemiplegic cerebral palsy, which is it's a brain defect on just the right side of her body, her arms, legs, things like that. We went straight into physical therapy. That was about it for a little while. And then we moved back into Utica and started doing aquatic therapy, which seemed to help a lot. So she was doing physical therapy and aquatic therapy at the same time. Insurance only covered so many visits, and they considered the occupational or the physical therapy and the aquatic therapy two different. So we'd have 20 visits and 2 of them would be taken off in one day. So right at the very end, they told us that they were going to have to cut one of them, or we could pay for whatever we wanted to out of our pocket because it wasn't being covered. Miss Carol put us on to you guys, to CMN. Within a couple of weeks, we were going back to doing her 2 therapies at a time with a little help from CMN.
My name is Dana Gentile. I'm an occupational therapist here. I specialize in peds. A lot of the interventions that we've been doing with Austynn is to help her utilize both extremities, get her right side stronger. We work with a lot of strengthening, whether it's on the swing, doing prone position, trying to get her to use those forearms, to use her right hand as much as her left.
The aquatic therapy really helped her, physical therapy, and then she started taking occupational therapy, and they stopped doing physical therapy here at the hospital for a little while. And so we did notice a difference when she stopped it.
Her right leg was getting weaker and weaker, so just being able to have her coming here for OT has just been keeping her more active, using her extremities in both ways.
She really needs her therapy, and when the insurance stopped, she stopped, and we really saw her regress a lot. So I think without CMN, it'd be real heartbreaking to see.
Being able to continue therapy has stopped the regression, and she can focus on just moving forward.
With CMN, she was able to continue on with therapy, getting both aquatic and land therapy. It really helped develop her.
Giving to an organization like CMN, it helps a lot of kids in different outcomes, bring a little bit more security to the families.